Before we get started, we just gotta say a huge shout out to Sega and RGG Studio for sponsoring today's video. Man, I have been waiting to talk about this one. Every once in a while, a game comes along and completely shifts the culture. It stops being just about a video game and becomes an absolute event. Today, we are talking about one of the most anticipated titles of the generation, and that is Stranger Than Heaven. The ambition behind this project from RGG Studio is off the charts. We're talking about an experience that is pushing boundaries, not just in gameplay, but in storytelling, music, and casting. If you caught Summer Game Fest, then you already know what they have dropped, and it had the entire world shaking. Is that Tupac? What the f? What the f? What the f? Can't you tell? Let's react, let's break down, and let's talk about Stranger Than Heaven and how they're doing something completely unprecedented in this industry. Let's get right to it and look at this trailer. This cast is just super stacked. I love the transition with the music in the background. Not to make a man question what he is. Look at that, stacked. Honestly, look at him, he tatted his whole body, he's joining that gang. Oh my God, look at the cast, look at the cast. Look at that cast. Oh my goodness. When I seen Otto there, I was like, wait a minute. They put like a face on her in here. She don't show her face at all. For anybody who doesn't know, she's an amazing singer, but she doesn't show her face. They even got her in the game. They got Tori Kelly. They got Cordell Brodus, obviously that's Snoop Dogg's son. And right here was Specialman RIP, one of the GOATs who used to make a bunch of films. He passed away in 2014. His name is Bunta Sagawara. Forgive me if I said it wrong, but they have a stacked cast here. A good friend of his is actually voice acting him, but he's also playing another character in the game too. It's incredible. This cast is extremely stacked. So without a doubt, there's nothing but authenticity here. Look at this. And then right here was just where I lost it. 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 Okay, man. Okay. Let's process this for a second. That trailer was just amazing, okay? It is literally completely their own thing. It's in their own space, their own lane. The environments, the characters, everything we just saw is hitting on all cylinders. But it does not end there, because as you just seen, brought in, and we need to talk about the inclusion of one of the greatest artists of all time, most iconic artists of all time. I cannot believe this. And such an amazing actor, Tupac Shakur. When I saw Tupac Shakur, I lost it as a fan, knowing his legacy, knowing his ability and everything that he has crafted in the music industry and the whole culture in itself. I literally had so many questions. What character is he playing? What role does he play in this game? And how significant is he? I was going insane. When you see his character, when you see Tupac brought into the modern gaming digital space, I literally look at it and say, hey, I want to see it done the right way. This is crazy, y'all.
The Tupac estate and my son and myself, we work very closely together, so it just made sense to put him in this game because his likeness and his spirit still lives on, and I just feel like it was so connected to what we're doing. So what y'all think?
No, I'm not gonna lie, that's so fire, man.
Yeah, I did not expect that.
Everybody wants to see it done the right way. You want to make sure that it's done right, and you want to see the respect is there. And let me just tell you, RGG Studio is handling this with a level of care that sets a new industry standard. This portrayal is entirely made possible with the explicit permission and the ongoing direct supervision of Tupac's estate. They aren't cutting any corners. There is absolutely zero AI being used to recreate him, none whatsoever. Instead, the developers and the estate collaborated closely, painstakingly building his character design from the ground up, using authentic archival footage and original photographs. They are honoring his legacy the right way, as Snoop even said during Summer Games Fest, with human artistry, dedication, and the utmost respect for who he was. As someone who values authenticity, seeing them put that level of work in, that tells me everything I need to know about the soul of this game. That being said, I am so excited. It almost brought me to tears on stream. Is that Tupac? What the? They got the license to put Tupac in this. They got Tupac in this motherfucker. I love seeing it. I love seeing Snoop just still have that love and just that inspiration, just want to show his spirits on screen. I love seeing it. It warms my heart, man. That made me so happy as a fan of Tupac, as a fan of music, and seeing them really wanting to go this far. So what does this all mean for the actual moment-to-moment gameplay? As we look at that trailer they showed during Summer Games Fest, I looked at everything. My head was spinning. So many different possibilities. I'm wondering how the mechanics are gonna flow. And I'm just so stoked to get my hands on it. I cannot wait. I might be speculating here, but just the way this game is looking, we might get a massive amount of fighting styles that just ties in to the musical elements of this cast. I'm just so hyped to learn how they tie everyone together, this whole narrative that's going on. I want to know what Snoop's role, how impactful he's going to be, how effective he'll be in the game. I want to see Tori Kelly go crazy with this mystique that's just going on. It's just a mystery at this point, and I need to see some gameplay. I'm going crazy. RGG Studio is in the lab right now. They labbing. If you know what that means, they labbing right now. They doing scrims, okay? They creating a masterpiece. They doing scrims, okay? On just creating something that's just beautiful. Look, I play a lot of games on this channel. We play a lot of old and new. I like to talk and play a lot about things that give us these memories when we were young and some of our favorite moments in gaming. But this right here is one of those ones. From the story and what you learn about this character, Makoto Daito, and everything else in the environment in this world, and just how everything shifts, and he wants to be a master showman and just all of abroad. I just can't explain how excited I am to really grow in this world, see whatever challenges you have to make, then pursue the passion that you have for music while encountering Snoop. I'm not gonna lie, this is a perfect game. I'm not gonna lie. Coming across Snoop Dogg is gonna be hilarious. Stranger Than Heaven has a release date of January 15, 2027. It's gonna be their day one on Game Pass for the Series X and S. You can find it on Xbox Game Pass on PC, as well as the Xbox Cloud. And you can also pick it up on Steam and PS5. I got a link that's waiting for y'all somewhere around here. It could be anywhere. Check the description, check the pinned comment, check the screen. I don't even know what's going on. Make sure you guys go ahead and wishlist this. Thank you guys for kicking it with me today. Stranger Than Heaven, it looks beautiful. I cannot wait to get my hands on that, man. RGG, can I play this early? All right, I'm out of here. Bye.